by after high paced? No. What? And hey fellow fiction fanatics, I'm Chase. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my monthly wrap-up for May. In May I was able to read 3 books, and those 3 books helped me complete my Dice Determines my TBR challenge. So very excited about that, and round 4, which will determine my spring TBR, will be coming out very soon. Alright, let's get into it. The first book I was able to read is Skullduggery Pleasant by Derek Landy. So in this book, after Stephanie's uncle Gordon dies, she meets his old friend Skullduggery Pleasant, who just so happens to be a living skeleton. And that's just where the story begins. There's magic, there's fun. I loved the humor. Stephanie and Skullduggery's banter is so good. This book was very fast-paced, and there was just continuous action throughout this book. I love the magic involving the names. So you have your given name, which is the name you're given at birth. Then you have a taken name, which is a name you use to protect your given names, because if someone knows your given name, they can have power over you. And then there's your secret name that you don't even know yourself. I thought that was just a really cool magic aspect, but something I found kind of funny with this was the villain names. The villain names are so on the nose, and it has to be their taken name, so they gave themselves these ridiculously obvious villain names. The villain was Nefarian Serpine. What are you, an evil snake? So I just found those hilariously on the nose, so I thought those names were just hilarious. I thought it was just great. I really enjoyed this book, and I'm definitely planning to continue on with the series. I gave this book 4.5 stars. And this book helped me complete the challenge to read a book that my husband picks for my TBR. Next, I read Yesterday is History by Kisoko Jackson. So Andre Kobe needs a liver transplant, and he's thankfully able to get one. Unbeknownst to him or his parents, this liver happens to come from a time traveler, therefore giving Andre the ability to jump through time. I thought these characters were amazing. I loved the romance involved, both in the present and the past. I thought the story was just so good. It made me laugh, it made me cry, I was frustrated at times, I was concerned about things, but overall, I just loved it. And that ending, it got my heart. The only time I didn't like this book was when Andre was gonna do something really stupid, and I was like, boy, don't do it. Just trust me, it's a bad idea. And I gave this book 5 stars. And this book helped me complete my challenge to read a book with a time warp. And the third and final book that I read is Just Ella by Margaret Peterson Haddix. And this is the story of what happens after Cinderella agrees to marry her prince. Ella never asked to be a princess, and her fairy tale ending isn't what she thought it would be. But she is determined to take charge of her own destiny. I loved Ella. I loved her story. I loved that this was her real story, that we got to learn the story that we all know is not the truth. And I thought this premise was so good. One of my favorite quotes is, Cinderella didn't ask for a prince. She asked for a night off and a dress. And it just takes this idea and runs with it. And I loved it. I, at first, was a little tentative of the story, but as I kept reading, it just got better and better. The more I read, the more I loved the characters and the story and just everything that was happening. And I'm very excited to continue on. This is actually the start of a trilogy, so I'm excited to see where the story goes. This book had a lot of shocking and dark moments that I was not expecting, but I really enjoyed. And I really thought this made up for things that I've always kind of questioned about the Cinderella story, and I really appreciated. So I decided to give this book 4 stars. And this helped me complete my challenge to read a book that starts with the letter J. So these are the 3 books I was able to read this month. Let me know what you were able to read, and if you've read any of these, let me know what you thought of them. So let me know down in the comments. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share the love. I'll see you next time. Bye!